are you supposed to talk in these things? Oh, for real though, that just looks like dried ketchup. Like I just bit into a burger and it just ran down my face, so that worked out well. Much better. Hey, what's going on, you guys? So Halloween is coming up this week, the best day of the year for kids since they get to go out and scour the neighborhood for that bounty of free candy, and the most depressing day for teens and young adults because we're reminded yet again that it's not socially acceptable for us to do the same. But even though it's been such a long time since I last trick-or-treated, I can still very fondly remember all that free candy that I would devour in literally only a few hours. But let's be real, even though a lot of that was amazingly delicious and amazing, there's definitely a lot of that candy that I wish I had never gotten and could return. So in honor of Halloween coming up this week, I thought I would talk a little bit about some of those treats that I hated getting for this week's video and see if maybe you guys agree and also didn't like the same candies. And for those of you watching this who are thinking, oh my god, is he really about to complain about all this free candy he would get on Halloween? What a spoiled freaking first world problem idiot. And to that I say, you are very correct. So if you do not like first world problems or complaining, do not watch this video because there will be a lot of that in this. Okay, let's get into the first candy I hated getting on Halloween. So I loved getting chewy candy on Halloween. Like that was my thing. I loved getting Laffy Taffy, some, I don't know, licorice, maybe even some Tootsie Rolls. Oh my god, I loved getting Tootsie Rolls. All of those sound amazing, right? That's because they are, and they're so freaking good. You know what's not amazing and not freaking good? Fruit chews. Like, what is this? Okay, really, who invited fruit chews to the Halloween party? Fruit chews are basically like the diet drink of Halloween candies. They claim to be as good as the other Halloween candies, if not better, but reality is they just aren't. And I always ended up with so many freaking fruit chews in my Halloween bag, and I think the reasoning for that is because the homes of the people who give out the fruit chews ate like all the really good stuff, like the Tootsie Rolls and the Laffy Taffy and all that, and left all the nasty fruit chews to give out to the trick-or-treaters. I think that's why I have so many. They should be ashamed of themselves. But as much as I disliked fruit chews, I would take them any day over treat number 2 that I hated getting, which is actually the opposite of chewy candy, hard candy, and lollipops. Okay, so here's the deal. Trick-or-treating can take hours to do. Like, it usually took me 2 or more hours to go around my neighborhood to all the houses I wanted to go to. And because of that, by the end of the night when I have my heavy bag full of candy, I want to just dive right into that. Just eat everything one after the other, like it's the last thing I'll ever eat in my life. I don't want to spend more than 30 seconds enjoying a particular candy. Like, I just want to rip that candy open, eat it, be done, and just continue on this chain binge of eating candy. So when I reach into my Halloween bag and pull out one of these, I'm more than just a little annoyed. Not only do hard candies and lollipops just not taste as good as chewy candies or chocolate, they just take a long time to eat. I don't want to be spending more than 5 minutes sucking on this one hard candy when in the same amount of time, I could be shoving my 10th chocolate bar into my mouth. What do I look like? A young kid with all the time in the world? I guess I am though. Even worse is when the lollipop or hard candy is some like boring non-generic brand that you know is just going to taste like cardboard. The only exception to lollipops is Tootsie Pops. I loved getting Tootsie Pops because they actually tasted good and they were enjoyable to eat. Not this stuff. And last but not least, treat number 3 I hated getting, and the one I hated getting the most, mini chip bags. What are these doing in my trick-or-treat bag? I hated getting these for so many reasons. I don't even feel ungrateful or ashamed saying that. Like, I freaking hated these so much. The first reason being that they take up so much space in my trick-or-treat bag. Like, I only have a limited amount of space in my Halloween bag or my pillowcase or whatever I'm using. Honestly, 10 of these chip bags filled up literally half of the bag. When I'm trick-or-treating, I want to just keep going and going and going. I want to go to each house as quickly as possible in the amount of time I have to go trick-or-treating. I don't want to have to go back home and empty out my entire trick-or-treating bag so that I can keep going, and those mini chip bags make me do that. It's also annoying because when I'm done and I'm putting my hand into my trick-or-treating bag to try and get to those delicious candies at the bottom, I first have to navigate through this annoying, crunchy, nasty layer of chip bags that always gets in the way. And plus, to make it worse, the chip flavors are always so crappy. Like, I'm pretty certain that the chip companies just hoard all of the chip flavors throughout the year that do not sell well and just go, you know how we can get rid of these? Let's rebrand them as Halloween treats, sell them cheaper than the candy and the chocolates so that people buy them, and just give them to the children and let them deal with it. Like, no, I don't want them. I want sweet treats on Halloween, not nasty, stale, gross flavored chips. Like, ugh, no. Yep, ungrateful kid of the century award goes to me. So anyways, that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment below letting me know if you agree with any of these things I hated getting on Halloween. If you also hated getting these on Halloween, I would like to know that I am not alone. So please do let me know down below. Also let me know if I missed any. If you guys have different candies that you hate getting, I would like to know too. Also, please be sure to share this video with anyone if you think they would also enjoy it. I would greatly appreciate that. As always, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All links for that are down below and at the end of this video. And hey, subscribe if you haven't already because I post new, fun, comedic, relatable videos every single Tuesday and you don't want to miss that. Or maybe you do, but hopefully you don't. So hit that subscribe button right down below. I will also be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so yeah, please hit that. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys next Tuesday for another brand new video. Bye! Psh. So the first sign you have an addiction to watching YouTubers is you quite literally plan your entire day around watching YouTubers. Okay, so school today from 8:30 to 2:30.